Hey everybody, it's Derek from rearwheeldrivecoupe.com, and today we're going to be test fitting the gauge pod that comes directly from ImportShark. Now I've been having a little bit of troubles and this is my second pod because the last one didn't fit, but we're going to do a tutorial on how to do it. So you got to take this little plastic clip out of here. It's where your airbag, it says airbag on it, but it's not actually your airbag. And once that's out, you see there's a little screw in there, and you just take your standard star head screwdriver and just undo it here. Once that's out, just kind of stick your finger in and get the screw out, or just leave it there. Now this is the tricky part. It takes a little bit of finessing. Oh, just drop the screw. So there you have it. Your A-pillar is completely removed. And there's your naked A-pillar. Now this is where the screw came out of. It screws right in there. This little thing is your tether for your airbag. It's not actually your airbag, and in the event this comes down and you're done. And this just holds it from falling out when your window breaks. You can see here I've got my boost line already installed and routed up into the from the bottom of the dash there. We're going to take the A-pillar and line it up. Now Mike at ImportShark says that you're supposed to line up the screw hole and then push the bottom in, but if I line up the screw hole, I got a bit of an issue there. It doesn't fit. There's no hope in hell you're going to get that in. So you have to line up the bottom, install there. You see a little bit of finessing needs to be done down there. And you can see what I'm getting stuck on down there. Second prong, it's not going in. I'm just keep getting it. There we go. It's not really in all the way, but it comes up, and you can see down. Now, use the camera here. No, it doesn't really. So after a little bit more finessing and moving stuff around a little bit more, I got it in properly. As you can see, you let go, it kind of just falls down. See, all the way down. Now there again is our hole where we're going to screw it in, that little silver piece right there. So we got to line this hole here up with that one all the way down there. And if you line it up close, see, it doesn't quite line up. But got a really long screw just to test fit. Screw it in here. There's our screw into the screw hole. And get a couple of threads on it here. Now, before you get too much on, got to make sure this rubber piece here, you just run your finger down it, stretch it out, make sure it sits nice. That'll come in a bit, tuck it up. Get a little bit of some more screw. This is what I'm complaining about, is because that's how much of an angle the screw has to be on in order for this to sit. And now if they made the screw hole down here, right there, not that far, it would fit properly, but it doesn't. The other thing is this is sitting flush, almost flush down here. There's minimal gap. That's negligible. Anybody can deal with that, because as soon as you close your door, I mean, how many of us sit there and stare in the corners of our car while we're driving? Not many. But this here, here's the edge of the headliner. Here's the edge of this. It's 1/4 of an inch too short. Not too much to bitch about in terms of that, but it's too short. And that was my first complaint, because my last one, this one's a little bit longer than the last one. The other one, I had to lift it up and then cross screw in on a really bad angle just to get it to fit. And there's a huge gap here, and there's still too much gap for me. But if you tighten it in any more than I have, then it's just a snug fit. That gap, it doesn't push on here anymore. And this here is also exposed. So, just thought I'd show everybody the ImportShark Gauge Pod, and let me know what you think.